Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're here. This is the season 6 of The Expanse, the finale episode, number 6, Babylon's Ashes. Thoughts on the last episode are on the back half of there, and I'm not going to touch it at all. I just want to say that this show has been good to me. It's been a great ride, and I'm glad I did not finish it after my prior channel was banned. I'm glad I waited, finished it up on here because there was context, things I missed, pointed me in the direction of the X-ray features. There was a lot that I may have overlooked, so thank you. When this show ends, I plan on reintroducing another science fiction show into the mix. I had two choices up in the air, either Battlestar Galactica or Farscape as a follow-up. Battlestar Galactica is on Amazon Prime, but you have to buy the seasons. Well, I swear I looked a week ago and the shit was free, but now the seasons are for sale, so I don't know about that. And then Farscape, it's available for free, but with big ass commercial chunks in the middle of it. It looked like 2-3 minute commercials on end that weren't skippable, weren't blockable. So I don't know. I like to watch either of those shows, but I'm also going for ease of access. I think I could watch Battlestar Galactica on Peacock, but I don't know what the hell that is. Is that kind of like another Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max streaming service out the ass? I don't know. But it's I'm also trying to get Black Sails on the channel, and that's gonna cost me money by having to add stars to my basic cable package. So it's I'm already looking at spending more in one direction. I'm not trying to subscribe to every freaking service. But in regards to this show, we're at the end. I don't know what's gonna happen with Laconia. We keep getting these little intros and then cutting away to the episode, and we never come back. It was pretty exciting last episode. There was great moments, and I mentioned I'm not going to relive the last episode, and I'm not, but I will say that Avasarala and Drummer shaking hands, big moment, and that's definitely going to set the stage for whatever the hell throwdown we're going to happen here. Inside the ring space, or the systems, or Laconia, wherever this shit's going to spill over, I'm sure we'll be there, because there's no time. There's no time. There's nowhere else to go. I mention constantly that I also watch other reactions and other YouTube channels. I'm not just pumping these things out. I'm on the platform. I'm doing my due diligence. And it's funny that LM Reactions started The Expanse when I was halfway through season 4. And it's they just released episode 4 or 5 the other day, so they may even be done with the show and have it posted, especially if they're on Patreon. It's probably already done. But it's just, it's more, something to think about, because there's a benefit to doing fewer shows. You can just rip-roar through them. But I also like to have a variety of shows. I like my thriller and my crime stuff, and I like the detective work, and I like my space stuff and the sci-fi, and any combination therein, I'm about it. So I'm just rambling at this point. I don't want the show to be over. I mentioned it in a comment, and I'll say it again here. When Breaking Bad ended, I don't know if it's because Better Call Saul is still out there, but I don't miss the show. I feel yeah, it's there. It was great. I can go back. I can watch other people react, but science fiction has been a big staple of my entire life. And, yeah, it's going to be sad to see this one go. And especially since we mentioned earlier, I don't know what the hell show I'm going to replace into here yet. But I'm not going to draw this out anymore. This is Babylon's Ashes, Season 6 Finale, Episode 6. Here we go. Laconia. It's got to be Duarte, right? Kind of looks like an older Amos in that shot. I'm not comfortable with that. Mom, Dad, Pet Cemetery. I brought him back to life.
I'm here, baby. I didn't know how long it was going to take to fix him.
Fix him? What?
I want a hug too. It's okay, he's fine.
Stay behind me. Get out! Whatever the hell you are, get out of
You
here!
don't want to piss off a proto-molecule creature. Coagulated, chunky blood. What are we looking at? Oh. They have to know the proto-molecule had medical applications. That's what all the prior research was doing, building hybrids.
If I die, the dogs will fix me.
Yeah. It's like when Katoa, what was the kid's name? Yeah, when Katoa was looking at the doctors and the nurses and like, wow. Still don't know what that structure is.
These numbers are too evenly matched for my comfort.
Hard to believe the enough fleets have been reduced to this.
Mines, there's railguns, there's nukes.
While the combined fleet moves into position to engage the Free Navy, the Rossi will be on a hard burn to get here. We've come up with a way to distract those guns and make ourselves a much harder target. Any Free Navy ships get past the main fleet action and come through the ring behind us. We'll use their own guns to blow them straight to hell.
Frankie!
Take your station.
Fire control, you wanna fuck up again?
On Medina, they say Jama always kissed that Ina's boot.
It's still skippy, I don't like it.
Something wrong?
Yeah, my shit's skipping.
You still don't like the odds.
Not my kind of fight.
Avstrala didn't like the mods either.
Preferred later, after a clean run to Medina and us safely behind those big Laconian guns.
And who knows what else?
Laconian guns, huh?
You expecting something more from Duarte?
Now I'm worried about that machine that they had spinning up in the sky above Laconia. Bullets? What we got? Yeah.
When we're done with this business, I'm gonna tell that story a lot.
I don't like the cinematic. We get back home and fucking Bobby Jean and...
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
I know a visual check's standard, but considering
I can take care of that. Okay to do it now?
Yeah.
Thanks, boss.
You were the engineer, I was a mechanic. You were the boss.
Okay there with your mods? Guess not. If she wouldn't have popped them in the kitchen on that x-ray feature. Collapse syndrome, not approved life treatment, average life damn, 5 years.
Yo,
Not ready yet.
you need a hand?
Are we having a little last supper here? I don't like this. Or maybe I will, but right now I don't.
She's trying to wash the blood off her hands. Try it now? That's what I wanted for Philip.
I'm going down to the ring station with the ground assault.
Ship can't go into battle without a mechanic.
Ship's got one.
Nah, not if she's falling down and fucking dropping out of consciousness.
I just prefer to be looking the guy who's gonna punch my ticket straight in the fucking eye.
Not just blow up from a random torpedo.
Taqueños?
Oh, like real taqueño. It's like is it like a taquito?
Yeah, it's down the bottom.
Drama. I've loved every speech she's ever given. And it's funny because when I first saw her, I just called her Fred's shadowy, you know, who is this girl with Fred?
If we kill it first, we can make the rest surrender or run.
Oh, we not let the freighter run. A fat prize. If we cannot kill Marco ourselves, can't be to take what is his.
She's kind of compromising. Instead of taking out the big dog, it's like, what have we stolen? What's the delay? Like, are we going to see the action, but it's obviously takes time to get back here, or are they out there too?
We're in a forward position. I'd feel much better if our Secretary General were safely in the rear guard. I'm sure
I
that...
need to be close enough to maintain real-time communication with the fleet.
There it
if
is.
certain orders need to be given, I will give them myself.
You want to be worried about me? Keep us alive. That's a lot of ammo you're throwing at one target. If they can deflect it or shoot him down, they wouldn't leave the Pella stranded though. It's Marco's ship.
The other ships aren't falling back to protect it.
He's not there. Decoy. Get out!
It's not even returning fire.
1, 2, 3, checking.
It doesn't deflate.
He just Trojan horse his way up to everything.
Our ship's counter batteries fire!
This camera work, I know it's all digital, but it's... Ho!
We're back. Main power's offline. We've lost shields. Our weapons are gone.
A collision course? Captain.
We can still catch it.
Perhaps today is a good day to die. Prepare for running speed!
Think we think the same? Just beat you to it.
Is it bad? Am I hit?
Sure. Well, you're not getting Medina, lady. Rosenthal, what was her name? Like, they were getting ready to ram the Pella, but then the guy said that they were gonna do it. But then, like, because they were shooting back at the ship that was gonna ram him, but then there was that, you know, so I guess that was his ship that, or was it their ship? Oh yeah, hit. Obviously, Drummer still in the fight, if barely. Hicks.
Like I'm trapped in a...
What is it, Hicks?
Hudson, sir. He's Hicks.
It's Dwayne.
3-0 green. Rossi, we're ready to roll.
Copy that. All pods stand by for launch.
Surprise! God damn! What the shit?
Sim said that the railgun should only get about 20% of us.
Odds aren't terrible.
I didn't know. I thought it was going to be like 50 people amongst 4 drop pods, not like everyone gets their own fucking shipping container. It's away!
We're losing too many pods. Those railguns are firing so goddamn fast. Assault team, stand by. Set an evasion plan to max. It's working. The hit rate's going down. They're burning.
Should have already had spread pattern on max.
There's no time for that. We need more thrust now.
On the Night Watch episode, she was looking at those things. Alright. I couldn't tell if like, there was an explosion with Clarissa, or a bullet, or fucking some whiplash.
Clarissa! I hurt my head. I thought you were gone. No such luck. Not my keep.
Okay, come on. We're in the middle of a fight here. We're about to explode. I know they're having a moment, but we are fighting. God damn. Those railguns would be overheating, man. There's no fucking way. A couple made it. Good to see. Fucking where? She's just a shield to get behind. You're damn right. Fucking drones or incoming people? Damn! At least something you can shoot back at.
Those railguns will be all over us the second we stick our nose in.
We need little birds strafing all night long.
Fuck it. I'd rather get shot in the front than the back.
Dude. No. RPG, no lock. Oh yeah, they had missiles the very first time we saw her, where she shot missiles out of her fucking back up on the Mars training. Pew-pew. If only she would have flown in and done that, you know, before landing, but... Better use her as a shield when you run, let's be real. Oh, the air support. Whew. I haven't seen a body. I'm assuming she's alive. He's alive. Everyone's alive.
In regard to your request for additional armaments, your request is denied, but I have gods to kill. The ring to Laconia is now closed.
Can't believe the person who betrayed his whole planet betrayed me. Wah.
How do you do it?
Do what?
So easily cope with all the people we've killed?
If it were you, and I lost you, I would lose a piece of myself. And I would be proud because this is the life we've chosen.
When did I choose?
You are my son. And know this.
I have used you from the start.
And when we sweep through the ring one last time,
your ships could blink out.
The Rocinante.
It's like he's ready to declare an early victory. Like, this is the moment, we won.
And their end will be our beginning.
I like Drummer's speeches more. That's just me. Detonate.
If we took the Rocinante to the ring station, could we use a reactor to power up the railguns?
If we had a couple weeks, maybe.
We don't have a couple weeks.
Well, I mean, you set off nukes in the ring space before and that fucked things up. The disappearances.
If we push every bit of mass and energy we can through the ring all at once,
Fucking catch them, dead end them.
Slug, and we time it all just right.
That's a big, that's a mighty bold plan, and I don't think... Yeah, who knows about the shit disappearing? Is it just the UN and, like, them, obviously? Yeah. Are they about to get diced up? It's a bad time to be you. Although I'm not pleased with him not realizing he's about to die, or like, you know, just ha 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 and then blinked out. He deserves far worse. Oh, and Drummer didn't get to kill him. No.
War doesn't end on the battlefield. It ends at the negotiating table.
An authority with 2 inner votes and only 1 for the belt isn't sharing power, it's a puppet show.
That's true. They could 2v1 the Belters and be like, well, yeah.
Why is your word enough for me and mine not enough for you?
Going around in circles. And if we can't find a way to trust each other at this point, I doubt we ever will.
Sad truth bombs exploding everywhere.
A person above reproach, apolitical, with a history of working honorably with all sides.
No. Wait
a minute.
James.
No, you're not gonna be the Fred Johnson. You're not gonna be the mediator for all this. Although the Belters have respected him since Remember the Can't. My boy just wants to retire, man. His knighthood is over.
Not beholden to any government or faction.
Wayland Yutani, what are we doing here?
This union will allow us to use the ring safely, and share their benefits with all. To accept this position as the first president of the transport union. Take this job.
Uh-oh, we got a little extra.
I insisted on a few conditions. Was that Kamina Drummer would be vice president.
Oh, shit. She's always serving an earther.
As president of the transport union, I resign. The future of the belt has to speak with a belter's voice, and in that spirit, I'm proud to introduce the new president of the transport union.
Get fucked! Get fucked, old hatreds.
I will undo this.
Don't. Please don't even try.
Oh, James.
You've used him for so much. He finally used you. It's away.
I wonder what this button does.
I made something for you.
Yeah, your life expectancy, though. Let's talk about it. His little demon, alright.
Take it, right?
Yeah.
Ah! She swiped yours.
I hope I did the right thing.
What's going on with Laconia? Other than Duarte looking up at the thing that never panned out, and the girl and her brother running off into the woods. Did he get on an escape pod or something? Did he bug out?
You never know.
Yo! He got on the repair skiff. Good for him. Philip Nagata. Oh, nice. I mentioned that a few... I don't remember when.
It doesn't matter if you ever know.
Someone was like, what's your name? And I said, Philip Nagata.
And we still don't know what happened to that protomolecule sample. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to do it.
Let's just stay here.
Yeah, no, we're talking about season 7, 8, 9. Let's get on with it. This, so far, happier than expected ending across the board, really. Going to that X-ray feature. Wait, is there no episode 6 X-ray? Am I stupid? Wow, no! No, I wanted either Laconia or Duarte or fucking something crazy. Episode 6, Babylon's Ashes, in the thrilling season finale. Should be series finale. Yeah, if it was a series finale, season makes me think they could do more. They could. I know there's material out there. In the thrilling season finale, Inners and Belters fight side by side with the crew of the Rocinante in a last massive, desperate battle with Marco and his free navy, with the fate of the solar system, the ring gates, and all of humanity hanging in the balance. Okay, that was an absolute treat and a fine cap to the end of the show. I like that Philip is still alive and out there. That was an unexpected, happy thing when Marco's ship got diced up. I was like, well, Naomi killed her son and she was reeling over it, but apparently he's still out there. He's embraced the Nagata name, and I'm hoping they cross paths again. Amos had said a few times after Alex died, like, standing up for your friends, a throwdown, sacrifice, that's the way I'd want to go. And then the last episode, Why We Fight, it kind of like had me worried that Amos was going to die. Several times. But then him and Bobby got out of it. Great. Everyone on the Rossi, the main crew, good to go. Drummer, the first vice president and the second president of the new trade union. I'm happy for her. It was what you had to do, because like I was appalled at everyone at the table, and it was still the same dumb shit that was being kicked around. I take your word, but you don't take my word. It's not equal footing. Not equal ground. Drummer 100% right. They cornered Holden into doing that job, taking it, and I was like, man, he just wants to retire. He doesn't want to do this. And he did. He handed it off. He's like, and my first action is, there you go. I really appreciate the space battles, the tactics, the decoys, the distractions. Like, my Marine brain, I served from 2001 to 2006, and my when it gets in the military or strategic mindsets, I like to, that little part of me tickles in the back of my brain, and it was fun to see. I wish with the asymmetry of the ring gate space and the like when Duarte was giving the lecture about one side of the ring and holding tactical advantage, other than loading up the one side with mass to get the ring ready to suck everyone in, I would have liked to see maybe more pinching, more, I don't know. I'm not ragging on the episode. There was Trojan Horse. There was Disguise. There was that insane landing party. What the hell was that? Like, everyone gets their own trash can, and just, there had to have been decoys though, because it looked like hundreds of containers came out, but then like the teams, the three, attack teams or whatever, only had like 15 or 20 names, because they each only landed with like 5, 6, 4, not too many people. So either a lot of fucking people died, or there were distraction vessels up there, and maybe in editing that'll be more clear, but that is something that stood out to me. There's books, right? Book material for, I don't know if it's an additional trilogy 7, 8, 9, but I've been led to believe there is more material out there. So I don't know if that involves Philip or jump forward in time to like whatever's going on with Duarte, the Martians on Laconia, the dogs that bring people back to life, the whole pet cemetery scenario. I don't know. I would like them to make another show. I like this universe. I like, the realism of the physics, the time delays, the things they have to do with gravity and, flipping halfway through. And it's obviously based on the source material, which was really well researched and, thought out. And I think that lends itself to, a lot more believable. Like this whole universe, this whole show's universe of, in a few hundred years, the belt is being mined and populated and stations, and it's been an extension of humanity and frontier work and minerals and supplies and wealth and the crime. It's just been that, but in space. And they definitely, with the ring gates open and Drummer running the trade union, they could go anywhere or even anywhen with it if they wanted to. My hair looks weird. What's left of it. I could be wrong, but I did not see an X-ray feature for episode 6. I was hoping for either some Laconia, something, a flash forward, or I don't know, anything. All the features, all the bonus features were good. The show was good. And, you know, it's just like with Game of Thrones. It's when the show ended. It's like, I'm going to read the books, and then I never did. It's like with this, I want to read the books, but that'll have to be in another time. I'm building Caraxes, my dragon boy. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for now. Thank you all so much for being here. As I mentioned in the intro, I've been looking at either Battlestar Galactica or Farscape, but like one has commercials that are big and bulky and can't get skipped, and the other costs money for the season. So I don't know, but just know there are sci-fi shows planned. I'll take any suggestions down below, and more is coming. You know, my heart is in this field, this genre of entertainment, so I will be checking out more once things are sorted out and settled, especially with new shows coming to the channel in November. That does it for me. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope this was worth your time, and yeah, hopefully catch you again in something else. Thanks again for being here, and goodbye.